I am at Novoibirsk and I am very surprised that our Honorable Dadan Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi visited here. This university is very prominent, very well known because President Putin also visited here in this hall. So we are very excited and I am feeling very happy and honored to be present in this university. Should organize scientific diplomats conferences with this university.
With your partnership, yeah.
Yes, with BRICS.
BRICS partnership will do it here in this beautiful concert hall one day, and we will pray together for the future of planet.
Okay. Thank you.
Also interesting to see Mr. Rorik painting in this hall. Because I work a lot on Rorik, and in India he is having two museums in Bangalore and Himachal Pradesh, and time to time many people visited to his painting. He was ambassador of peace in the United Nations. Thank you.
We would like to welcome you to Novoibirsk Science Center, and we have popular name for this center, Академик городов.
But our Prime Minister now is modernizing the agriculture concept, because earlier it is very raw and people are doing simply, and the life of farmers is not so well as our smart city peoples are having. So we are working on smart agriculture, scientific agriculture and organic agriculture. So India and Russia can have very good cooperation, and for the benefit of very big population and very big geographical areas. I know in Russia weather conditions are very harsh, and due to snow agriculture is not easy, 6 months or 7-8 months. So we are having one cooperation proposal that we can send Indian farmers, if you are because you are having huge lands. So to multiply the growth, okay, we can send Indian farmers. It will be a training cum production program between BRICS countries, you can say, or India, Russia. And these farmers will get smart training for smart agriculture, because you are doing scientifically. And when they will go back with your scientific seeds, they can do cultivation in India. So it can be a very good joint program, and we can elaborate in other meetings because so many international delegates are here. But cooperation is possible, and annual conferences, it can be an important part.
All of us here, whether it is India, Nigeria, Myanmar, Vietnam, we're all developing countries, even though India is going to the first world now. Agriculture is a priority to us, particularly in Nigeria. The president of Nigeria, upon coming to office, he declared agriculture as a priority area. And this will require a lot of research in terms of the various problems associated with agricultural production, because food security is the bedrock of security for any country, and that is why agriculture is given priority. You may have done a lot of research. I believe you have not had any experience or focus in Africa, but you know the major challenges we face in Africa are related to the climatic conditions in Africa. When I was driving from the city to this place, I could see very fertile land. And I could see grass for rearing of animals. You don't have to allow the cattle to go around, to be roaming about. You can do ranching. Now, ranching is very strange to most of us in Africa. And this is one of our major challenges. We are trying to promote the idea of ranching for them to understand. It can be a platform that can organize something like maybe an international conference or a dialogue on a specific area of human development in science and technology. Such a conference can be organized either on its own or it can be organized as part of the Technoprom. Yes, Technoprom that we are promoting. Every year we can institutionalize that with cooperation with the organizers of Technoprom. So this is the takeaway that I want to leave you with to reflect over it and see how we can deal with. Now, most of what I have said certainly applies to India, applies to Myanmar, applies to Vietnam, and with the current political situation now, I think Russia should look at Africa as a continent of opportunities. There are many things that Russia can do with Africa. There are many things that we can cooperate to overcome the challenges of sanctions. And there are many things we can do to promote the goal of promoting a bipolar world, a multipolar world that Russia is promoting under President Putin. Once more, we thank you very much for this excellent presentation, and it is a rewarding experience for us to be in this prestigious institute. We will never forget, and we will keep in touch with you. From our embassy in Moscow, we are supposed to cover this because we do not have a consulate office here, but we will relate directly with you. And some of our counterparts like Kirill also in St. Petersburg, and Mr. Owen is the private sector arm of the Nigerian embassy, promoting what the Nigerian citizens are doing in the diaspora. They are all professionals. Most of them are medical doctors, some of them are engineers, and they have excelled in different areas. The good thing about it is that 99% of them studied in Russia. So they speak the Russian language, they married in Russia, and they share the Russian culture. Some of them have even acquired the Russian nationality. So this is a bond that we can strengthen between our two countries. Once more, thank you very much, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Vice Chairman, for your excellent presentation and warm reception to our delegation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador. Thank you for programming speech and which finalize our meetings. You exactly point direction for future preparation.
Scientific diplomacy is like civil diplomacy more easy because it's not between two presidents or whatever. And then president may, based on the scientific people-to-people diplomacy. Also, Your Excellency, I want to do some small feedback regarding your speech. Thank you so much that you touched such a deep topic, a very deep topic. But first of all, it's a good idea to do it with the partnership of Technoprom. As you know, the next year will be universally 10 years of Technoprom. That's why it should be at the next level.
Yes.
And I mentioned in my speech about the Nobel Prize, and of course it can be like big geopolitical initiative of Russia to do something like alternative of Nobel Prize.
Yes.
Because and we can do it. Yes, exactly. Through Academic Городок, Yes, it's
plus Olympics.
yeah.
Sport Olympics.
Time to leave
Some
Europe.
we do organize
Yes.
in South America.
Yes,
Yes.
that is
Something to
a
buy
good
also.
idea to put all our attention to the east part of the world, not of the west. That's why my very practical, because Your Excellency, you also mentioned that we do our conversation and dialogue today should be touch some practical steps, some contracts, some conference, students exchanges, and whatever. I think we can do some small MOU with the international delegation, with the Academic Gradok. It's like an initiative, like a people-to-people diplomacy that we propose to Technoprom next Universal Technoprom next year to do something in academia, some session, some part of this. Yes, here, like a summit of
We have big conference room, we have small conference room. You can connect, divided on the sections, sorry, education, medicine, food production, what you exactly said, and people see each other, and private business,
Yes.
For agriculture, I
because
would
they
bring
make development of industry.
Yes.
Also, it will be
Good idea.
very appreciated to everybody because the city is very well known globally. And the second thing, you see, my also practical proposal, because we can see that Russia right now involved in the information war. It's we have some financial war, information war, different types of war. And we can defeat and we can be very active if we propose something significant. And this prize, the scientific prize of Russia, so Academic Gradok, can especially make some reference about responsibility of the scientist in the future. We can, for example, do some first ceremony next year with Technoprom here in Academic Gradok. We can choose somebody famous or like recognized scientist, and because his authority, his fame, and his recognition in the global society, we can invite him, give some first prize, like most responsible, and that the personality will confirm the significance of this prize. Yes, it's a good idea. It's like a strategic map how we can move to this.
Yes, conference room where President Putin sit and our honorable many leaders sit here. So whatever we were discussing, I am feeling very strong waves that next year we can plan very wonderful program. And I wish to start today from, if you all like, that dialogue of digital civilization.
Excellent.
Okay, because in new realities, Russia is becoming the leader and BRICS countries are coming up and new countries are adding as a BRICS plus. So new digital dialogue need to be started. Apart from America and European legacy, foundation and dollar hegemony, we need new dialogue, new chat room. So under this dialogue, because diplomatic club is there, they are coordinating every day with different ambassadors and business community. So whole year they can plan, they can do homework because we are sitting in the university. And next year we can have very wonderful dialogue of digital civilization. And especially your university is in mass communication also. We need new kind of information providers because in current situation we saw that fake media is active everywhere and Russia is not able to encounter and not able to say what exactly reality is at Ukraine. It is not war, first of all, it was military operation, but it was highlighted as a war. Second thing, what exactly happened at Ukraine border? It was not said well by the Russian authorities. World doesn't know. World knows that something happened, NATO required, America required, but reality need to be told by the wire telecommunication or by other media information. So we should have regional media information system who can communicate with other world people, and such diplomatic clubs and international organization like his organization, they can be a part of this network. So without professional media, there is information system to say the reality. So this dialogue, and because when we start something, we search what is the legality, what is the border problem, what is the national problem, what is the alliance. So leave all these things, simply dialogue, people to people dialogue, and information system. This we need to create. So I hope on this prestigious table, on this prestigious University Day, on Technoprom conference time, we should initiate dialogue of digital civilization in new realities for new development of peaceful world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.